It's 8:17 in the morning. This is our first time ever doing a day in the life. We're up, we're ready to start working. Everyone else in the house is sleeping. Oh, well, my cat just left. You got this guy out here cutting grass early in the morning, but that's not gonna stop us. So, fuck. The day after the election day, you guys woke up today. Obviously, you guys heard the good news, which Trump is back in the office. So, with that being said, Trump being back in the office, if you guys are, obviously with trading, you guys have seen what gold did, what US30 did, and what Bitcoin did. So yesterday, US30 and Bitcoin hit its new all-time highs. Gold yesterday had a very huge dump. Now, obviously, I'm not part of the trade, and this week has been a horrible week for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, so there's my account right now. It is at negative 1,800. But it's Wednesday, we still got time to recover. Most likely today I won't be trading since the market, obviously it has this drop. If we look at US30 spiked up to the upside, already created a new all-time high. So it's like, what can we trade today? We're pretty much gonna have to monitor the market. Look at this is US30 right here, insane. So yeah, we're gonna pretty much monitor the market to see exactly what we're able to catch. If not, then we move on till tomorrow, see if we're able to finish off the week strong. If not, then we just end up fucking. Alright, so just finished marking up with the members in Pissmaster. So pretty much today we're gonna be looking at two potential setups. We're gonna be looking at gold for potential longs, and we're gonna be looking for US30 potential shorts. So I'm gonna show you guys the setups that I did mark up with them. I sent them on the VIP. Still haven't gotten the trade, but let me give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. Alright, so right over here we're looking at the VIP group. As you guys can see, this was today analysis. So let me give you guys a very quick idea. So after yesterday dumped, obviously with the election day, price did drop over 600 pips, right? Now price is coming into this zone over here that I'm keeping my eyes on. If you guys look left, it's an area of previous area of support, which is going to be around the 2650. Now the idea for today is to see how price action reacts around this zone of support. If we do see that price does reject, does remain itself above it, and does give us a proper entry, then I'll be interested in taking some buy position to then target back into this previous highs over here, which is around the 2680. So simply break above entries and then target back over here. Now if price breaks under and there's nothing over here, then I'm not going to be trading gold today. So now with US30, I sent them out the analysis. So pretty much today what I'm looking for is for potential shorts, but let's check this out very quick. So looking after the election day, US30 pumped up all the way to the upside, breaking above previous all-time highs and creating a new all-time high. So US30 did pumped up over 1,700 points. Now for today's market, right, pretty much what I'm looking at is for potential shorts. Now I'm going to explain to you guys exactly why I'm looking for shorts. So one, we do have a new all-time highs from over here, which so far we are seeing price session reject and trading itself under, right? We do have a 5-minute break of structure right over here. If we do place a fit from this point to this point over here, we do have multiple rejection at the golden zone, right? So the idea for us to take the short is for one, price to remain itself under this zone over here, or if price does come back into this area resistance and we do see that price session does reject, then I'd probably be taking sells if it does make sense. But mostly the idea is to take shorts right over here to then target back into these lows over here, which was the previous all-time highs, to potentially target back. So let's see how it goes. Well, today's gonna be one of those days. We take another loss, negative $2,000 for the week, $2,000 for the month. All right, so as you guys just saw, we just end up taking another loss today. So the losing streak continues. I am down negative 2% for the week and for the month, which puts me at negative $2,000. So at the moment, I'm looking at the mistake I made, right? So we end up taking two trades. One of them was with gold, the buy position that I showed you guys. Price did not active my limit by 10 points. So if it would have touched that 10 point, it would have acted perfectly and hit all of my targets, which would have been a 1 or 3 risk to reward trade. Fortunate that did not get active, and then we end up taking US30, which the trade did look amazing. But again, remember, trading is a game of probabilities, right? So it did look good, but over here I'm looking at it, looks like I did a mistake for the past two lows over here, which I'm going to explain to you guys in a few. But it did look good at the beginning, but now I see why the trade did not end up playing out, which I should have waited for this over here before entering this trade. But anyways, that puts us at a negative 2% for the week. Right now we're gonna go pick a friend of mine. We're gonna hit a quick workout. We're gonna hit shoulder, arms, and then after that we're gonna come back home. We're gonna get some work done. We're gonna get the journal done. Obviously we're gonna put that with the VIP members, and then we're gonna finish off some work, and then we're gonna grab some lunch. So I'll see you guys right now. we're back home from the gym. Hope you guys enjoyed this little clip of us working out. So it is 2:42 in the afternoon. Usually around this time, what I like to do is journal the trade that I took this morning. I journal them with the VIP members, right? So obviously they don't get just signals. They get more than just signals, so they can obviously learn on how to day trade, right? So since today we did take a loss, what I'm just gonna send them is why did I end up taking that position and how we could avoid those trades, right? So now that I'm looking at the trade that we took, okay, from at that time it did look good, right? But now that I pretty much zoom out and look at the bigger picture, there was one zone that I could have waited for a better confirmation that price has higher probability of going to the direction that I was looking at for today than the other side. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I guess I was wrong with the analysis. It did look clean at the beginning when obviously the market did not happen, right, or the move did not happen. But now I understand why did I take those losses, right? So that was the loss that I took this morning with US30, but I sent that out right now to the VIP group, and they obviously would look for a second entry or a second opportunity, right? So instead of looking for sales, we were looking for buy position. Once it broke above, you know, the previous higher highs or the previous all-time highs as well, which price did broke above but never gave us that full pullback, right? Pretty much just gapped it and then continued breaking back to the upside. So at this time, since it's lunch hour and price or the market is about to close for lunch hour, we're not gonna be taking this trade, so I'm gonna delete this limit and obviously just wait for tomorrow morning. So let's get this done. Alright, so let me show you guys the setup that we took this morning that we could avoid, right? So let's start off first with the US31. So US30, I ended up taking some sales position from this area right over here. So this is our confluence. We do have a new all-time highs over here. We are seeing rejection. Price broke under, break a structure of this structure. We grabbed the Fibonacci from this high to this lows over here. It perfectly aligns with the 0.61, 0.5, which is the golden zone, right? Price pulls back, rejects it. So we have those weak rejection over here. All I waited for was for break of structure and for price session to close under these zones over here, which if you look left, right over here, price action did perfectly close under, right? So what I did was this, enter my position here and my stop loss was right over here. Take profit was obviously a 1 to 3 risk to reward trade. We were slightly in profit, but then price action comes into this area. If you guys notice, an area of support, we do see rejection towards here, rejection towards there. Price action once again rejected, pushed back into the upside, took me out of stop loss, right? So this was the setup that I took this morning. It could have been avoided if one, I paid attention to this zone right over here. This is the only zone I should have paid attention this morning. In this case, I would have waited for price action to give us a break of candle closure, right? So break under these lows over here, those minor pullback, and if it does make sense, we're continuing the sales to the downside. But again, price action rejected it, so we end up taking that loss. Gold, this one is pretty annoying because again, I had the limit perfectly planned this morning. It missed our literally entry by a few pips and did over 200 pips, which would have hit a 1 to 3 risk to reward with our setup. Fortunately, it missed, so I'm out of this trade. We're gonna have to wait till London session or maybe tomorrow morning to find a new setup. Alright, so before we end off the video, I do want to talk to you guys about the new update with Pitchmaster 2.0. So majority of you guys have asked me what is the main difference between the first one and the second one, right? There's a lot of main difference. On the first one, it was just me behind the screen, just sending you guys analysis and signal, right? Zero encounter with the VIP members. On the second one, our main mission is to be in counter with you guys, right? So instead of just us sending signals and analysis, there's gonna be more into it. For example, Zoom calls, we're gonna have them every Wednesday and every Sunday. Sunday is gonna be the main breakdown. Wednesday is gonna be the update breakdown as well. Then we also have VIP chats, meaning that everyone is going to be in counter with each other. For example, this morning I woke up, I'm like, hey, what's up guys? We're ready to start trading. Let's see what we're going to get, right? Everyone from there is sending off their analysis and they're talking to each other, right? So that's another big difference here that a lot of you guys have been asking, right? Now the other two, I'm not going to tell you guys until the next couple of weeks. I'm planning to drop it by the end of the November, maybe early December as well, which is going to be a very, very big difference with our brand, right? I'm just going to give you guys a hint. It's going to be a little merge. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. But that's pretty much it, guys, for today analysis. Well, today video. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do want to see more of these videos, just comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.